Welcome back, CSFC members. We're here in the lounge with our newest member here at CSFC, Zoe.
Hi, it's very nice to be here.
And she's not only a personal trainer, but a nutritionist,
Yes, I am.
which we all know that's key to lose all those extra pounds.
Anything. Building
Yeah.
muscle, losing pounds, any of it.
Oh my gosh.
Any of it.
And how tough is that?
Which part?
Even getting started.
So, getting started with nutrition
Yeah,
as the
just-
client or like me learning
No,
about it?
as the client.
Okay. So, when I was the client, okay?
Uh-huh.
So, I got into this cuz I hired a coach.
Oh,
And I
did you
was
really?
Like, yes, and I was like we can get into the story a little bit
Uh-huh.
later, but I was like I just love training and I just want I didn't know anything about nutrition, right?
Okay.
So I was like knew how to work out, I knew how to train, I knew how to activate the muscle and feel it and blah blah blah. I did not know what I was doing nutrition wise, and my family were pretty small people, and my goal was putting on muscle, and I could not because I did not know how to fuel myself to do so.
Uh-huh.
And when you first start
Mhm.
tracking or anything nutrition wise, there's so much information out there
There is.
that it's like what matters, what doesn't. I fixated on all the wrong things. I was looking at supplements and all this crap that doesn't help you if you don't have the building blocks down.
Right.
So when you first start with nutrition, it feels harder than it is because you have to think about it.
Yeah.
But once you have the building blocks in place and like a good base, it becomes automatic for you
Okay.
as you go throughout your day.
Okay.
So
And then how did that transfer to you becoming a nutritionist then?
So when I hired my coach, and as I said, I was like super into it. I just like wanted to know more, and then I actually fired her after a month because I could not. I was
Really? You
I was a senior in high school. I couldn't afford it.
Okay.
But I was
okay.
like, I really want to do this, right? So I was like, okay, I learned something, right?
Yeah.
Let me try and translate this into my own journey by
Hold on,
myself.
pause. The fact you hired somebody when you were a senior in
Yeah.
high school,
Yeah.
that's freaking
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, well, since the second I opened my eyes
Uh-huh.
as a newborn, I basically always just wanted to be working and
Okay.
doing something.
Like wellness type of deal.
Um,
Or like health and
no,
wellness? Or no?
no. Okay, so actually, when I had never had like a dream job.
Okay.
I was one of those people. I never knew what I wanted to do. I was senior in high school, and I was like, I don't know what I want to do
Mhm.
after this. And like everybody's deciding colleges and like careers, and like I went to Providence in New Lenox, and like
Okay.
everybody's going to like crazy, insane, like smart people schools, and I
Yeah.
was like, I don't want to do that. I don't know what I want to do. So story started with like my mom just naming a bunch of jobs that I could do
hmm
at any point in my life, full time or part time, because the only thing I've ever wanted to do was like have a family and be a mom. But you don't
Mhm.
graduate high school, get married, and then have a baby if you're
Right.
not ready, right? Like that's
Yeah.
not how.
Oh yeah.
That's not smart either.
That's not how it works.
No. So, but I couldn't do
Mhm.
nothing. So I went to school. I decided on like legal assistant, paralegal.
Okay.
I was working in that for a while, and I liked it, but it was just not me. I have
Mhm.
always said to my dad when I was little, I was like, I never want to work for somebody else, and I don't want to sit at a desk all day.
Sounds about
That's
right.
both things that you do as a legal assistant. You work for an attorney, and you sit
Sit
there
at
and do
desk.
paperwork basically
Yeah.
all day. Which, again, is fine. That's fine for some people.
Mhm.
Obviously, as a child, I didn't understand that you don't just walk in one day and become the boss and you work for yourself and you write. Like, it's a process,
Right.
right? So, as I was working with my coach, and we got super close, she's one of my best friends now, but I was just like, okay, I really love this. Like,
Huh.
I do. And since I was probably 16, maybe 15, I don't know, but high school age, I started bringing some of my friends to the gym, and like I was writing like
Huh.
workout plans, and like I had
That
done.
time already?
I was probably 14 when I started
Holy
that,
cow. Okay.
Yeah. And that was like all like self research, like just things I've looked up and learned. I read a bunch of books. Of course, I can't remember any of the names.
hmm
And I had like a big book of just like exercises, what muscle they work, and why they're important to do.
Right.
So with that book and just all these things I had been Googling over the years, and a ton of trial and error,
That's a big
that was
one.
all on
That's
myself,
a big
right?
one, yeah.
I was just kind of making people like workout splits, maybe 3 days a week, 4 days a week, and
And it
I was
working.
giving them away, but I was also, charging me $20 or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So I've been doing that, and while I was working with my coach, I was like, hold on, wait. I had kind of been doing this, right?
Yeah.
But I was like, I don't know if I'm comfortable doing this and advertising it as a business because I don't have the proper education yet.
Right.
But through talking to her, and she basically made herself like a test dummy to me. So as I was doing things, she was asking me, why am I telling you to do this? Why is this important? Why is this? Why is that? So I learned so much from her, and it gave me a lot of validation as to like what I was doing before for other people and for myself. And like, okay, I do know what I'm talking about, right? Like I didn't just look something up and get an answer I thought was right and then ran with it.
That's
right?
it, yeah.
So 2 years ago in August, I was like, caution to the wind, and I just started advertising online coaching. And maybe 2 months in, I had like maybe one client, maybe two, I don't know. And I was like, yeah, this like legal work is not for me. Like I have 2 clients, and I am so excited about those 2 clients.
How did that go?
What I'm doing. I charge $75 a month, which is
it's not bad at all.
Nothing. It's nothing. And when you think about $75, some people spend that on a day on like fast food, right?
Starbucks, whatever.
So, right.
Yes.
It adds up.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize how little I was charging. And that definitely can translate to the type of client you get with that. Because not to say if you're not willing to pay more, you're not willing to do the work. But a lot of times that translates in, okay, it's only $75. If I skip this week, it's not a big deal.
I'm an okay, yeah.
Right? So there was a lot of that in the beginning. And I was like a total pushover about it and was like, I don't care. Like, I don't want to say anything. I'm too scared. I don't want to like upset anybody. But
you're like, what at this age? You're like, what, 17, 18?
I was 18.
18, okay.
No. Yeah, I was 18.
Yeah.
So I was like totally like, oh yeah, it's fine. Like whatever you can afford. Like I wasn't like.
So we're just really helping out and.
Yeah, I was trying to come from that place, but you don't realize how many people don't care. They just don't want to pay, right? They just want something for free, and they're gonna do it or not. So I definitely saw a lot of that, and it got a little disheartening at first. And I was like, okay, maybe this isn't
for me.
This isn't for me. Like I don't know how to do it. My mom was like, dude. You're 18. How would you know how to do this?
Yeah.
I don't know how to do it. Like, I've never, right? So, like, how would you know?
Yeah.
So I just kept going with it. And, again, a lot of credit to my coach she was like, no, you're not quitting. Like, completely pushed me to keep going. And
really? So she...
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's
and then
so cool.
When I knew I wanted to start working in person after I graduated, so I did go to school to become a paralegal at JJC here. I did 2 years, and then I was like, no.
That's it.
No. So she was like, go to the same school I went, packed up, went to Arizona for 3 months, and I got 5 certifications out of it. So
no way. And they offer nutrition.
So nutrition, training,
okay.
PNF, which is a type of stretching.
Okay.
A lot of like recovery-based things in there. Kettlebell level 1 specialist, and then suspension specialist.
Oh my gosh.
So
you hear that, guys? You're not just gonna get a plan. Here you go, eat this. Good luck. You get the full-on package if you get the.
Oh yeah. It's all together.
The
for
coaching
sure.
and everything. That's actually really amazing.
Yeah. Thanks.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks.
I didn't know that part.
Yeah.
No, and I didn't know you were a coach either. I thought you were. I thought you were just our nutritionist, but then like.
No, I'm a coach too.
Like she's a coach too. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
They're about to change some good lives then.
Yeah, it's like the most fulfilling thing. Like, I can't even like begin to get into that part and how that like impacts your day. Seeing somebody else's life get better. And I get a lot of like people who tell me, or clients who tell me like, thank you. And it feels good, but it's like you did it, right? Like you did the work to get there. Like I gave you the tools to do so. And I appreciate people who appreciate it, right? But like, I do wish more people gave themselves the credit for what they did.
Yeah.
Because it's not easy, especially
Heck
just
no.
starting. A
Just
lot of it is
starting,
flipping a
it's-
lot of habits that you've built for years, and you've
How
learned
hard
how to
is
turn
that?
them off. Hard.
How hard is because
Hard.
guys, it's extremely hard.
Hard.
And it's just, and I
And
tell everybody, little by little.
Yeah, little by little. And a big thing to remember is when you've built up habits for years and years and years, you're not going to be able to turn them off overnight because you tell yourself you will.
No.
You have to practice it. And the same thing with people who say, like, okay, I'm 100 pounds overweight. I'm going to lose 100 pounds in 6 months when it took you 8 years to put that weight on. It's not going to.
What's the hardest habit you've seen on clients?
A hardest habit to break.
Yeah. Do you get any of them that smoke?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that can be. I get more vaping. I don't really see like
Yeah.
cigarettes and stuff like that. But I always tell people, like, you know it's not good for you, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's not new information. And yes, I can encourage you to quit, or I can tell you it's not good for you, or it's not helping.
Uh-huh.
But the bottom line is that's out of my scope. Like, I
Yeah.
can't. I'm not going to tell you, okay, we're going to start the quitting process and you can, take 3 puffs a day. No, I
No.
believe you shouldn't be doing anything,
Yeah.
right? Like, you shouldn't be doing any of it. So I'm not going to tell you, oh, it's fine to start with this and this if I think you shouldn't be doing it.
Mhm.
That said, you're also not expected to quit anything cold turkey.
Right.
If you were getting 3 Starbucks drinks a day and you start the program, you're not starting Monday and you're not getting anything. That's not reasonable for me to expect or
Right.
you to do, right? It's been a habit for however long. I'm
Mhm.
going to hope you get 1
Once a week, something like that.
or
So-
even if you were getting 3 a day and
Uh-huh.
you go down to 1 a day, that's going to make a huge difference.
People don't realize how bad those carbs are or how much
Everything-
calories are
no,
in there.
no, okay,
And
that's
processed.
probably the biggest thing I have learned. Honestly, even more so, been way more aware of in the last couple weeks is you don't realize how much is in stuff.
Oh, it's bad. It's
You
really
don't
bad.
realize. And I don't even mean like, now there's so much talk about like ingredients,
Mhm.
right? And like
They
you
changed the
can't
name.
pronounce it, you can't say it, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's true. There is a lot of like added stuff.
Uh-huh.
But like that's not the problem. It's how much of it you're eating.
You're consuming of it, yeah.
Right? Like the whole aspartame, like the diet sodas, those things, like they're not good for you, or they're gonna
Yeah.
Do you know how much that takes to actually cause damage to somebody?
Mm-hmm.
It's insane.
No,
insane.
and I just heard a study on those
Mm-hmm.
from overseas.
Yeah.
How they change numbers and the names, and we really are getting calories, but it's saying 0
So-
calories.
If you look on the labels of some of the things in stores,
Mhm.
of course it's like the smallest print ever. It says that they're allowed to change the calorie number
Yeah.
within a certain amount
Legally.
legally.
Yeah.
They're allowed to say it's not what it is.
Yeah. No,
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if that number is like regulated, like if it's within 5 calories for
Yeah.
everything, or if it's like the brand picks. I don't know. But I saw that and I was like, what?
Yeah, no, I saw it was something that it said something about it had 1 kilo or 1 kilocal, something like that.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, that's 1,000 calories right there. What do you mean there's no calories?
Yeah,
There's only
altering the
one.
numbers to make it look different.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So someone calls CSFC. They
Yep.
want to book something with you. What happens
Okay.
first?
So, depends on what you. Well, actually, either way,
Yeah.
they're gonna speak to Danny first,
Okay.
and then he will add them to the app and let me know, like, hey, this person wants to meet with you, whether that's nutrition or
Yeah.
training
Let's
or
say
both.
nutrition.
Okay, nutrition. Either the process is the same for both.
Oh, okay.
So they'll talk to him. Basically, just they'll say, hey, I want to meet with her, or I want nutrition, whatever.
Uh-huh.
He will get their information, send it to me, then I will reach out typically within 24 hours and just be like, hey, heard you want a session, let's book, we'll get it on the calendar.
Perfect. How do you
Yeah.
assess them?
So nutrition wise, it's kind of a meeting like this.
Mhm.
I need way more data from you than I would if we're just like starting a workout session,
Okay.
because I can learn way more about your workout session by seeing you do it.
Right. Right, right.
Nutrition, I'm not going to spend an entire day with you and watch everything you eat,
Okay.
right? So I ask people to come in like knowing you're going to be telling me everything you ate yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
assuming it's just like an average day, right? Like not like the 4th of July where everyone's eating hamburgers and hot, right? Like just your average day.
Okay.
What do you think you eat, right? And like I don't need complete like measurements. If you have them, it helps me even more. But like approximately, what do you have? Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks.
Right.
I always obviously I need to know about like any autoimmune issues or like digestive
Issues
Any-
or anything.
allergies, like those
Okay.
types of things, right? And then from there, depending on the goal, I'm gonna give them like a macro range. And first, we're gonna educate about macros, what that means, why they're different from calories, why they're more important than calories.
Yeah, because that's a big one.
It is a big one. And again, I feel like I have that fight with people all the time.
Oh,
like,
you
they're
do?
not the same thing. They are not
They're
the same
not.
thing.
And that's because you're in the health and wellness world.
Yeah.
And when we're all like that,
Mhm.
the regular, I don't like calling them regular people, but like
Yeah.
just like our everyday person,
Yeah, who's just not
it's
super.
tough.
Well, it's hard to understand that,
Yeah.
like, I heard somebody explain it like, every man is a human, not every human is a man,
Mm,
right? Like, everything is made up of calories, but what are those calories made up of?
right.
That's going to determine how you look,
Mhm.
way more than the number of the calories will.
Yeah.
So, it's a big thing to touch on. I will briefly get into, like, supplements.
Yeah, I was gonna ask
If
you
take
that.
any, like, what does that look like, how
'Cause-
much, and why?
This is cool. Supplement audit and recommendations. Like
So,
no one really does that except whatever we see on TikTok or Instagram. It's
yeah,
like good luck.
so a lot of that, like, so all of that is going to come in the bundles, right? Or the
Okay.
monthly nutrition.
Okay.
So if somebody, say you're just going to walk in and be like, okay, I just want a supplement audit. I'm going to ask you, okay, what are you taking? And then I want to know your reasons why.
Yeah.
And if you tell me because the box says
Yeah.
this and this, well,
And that's most of us, to be
that's
honest.
most of us. I've
Yeah.
done it. We've all done it.
Yeah.
We've all done it.
I bought
right?
pounds and pounds of protein powder that was made from a chicken feather, and it was legally called protein. Yeah. Yeah, no, this is a true story. So it was really inexpensive.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
it was like on
Okay.
one of those. I don't know. I forgot what
Yeah.
it was back in the days. It was,
so funny.
and then little did we know there was a study on that brand.
Uh-huh.
So that brand, they were getting the protein from the chicken feathers, and they were able to legally call it protein. So we weren't getting.
It's really funny. Not
So-
to laugh at you, but that's really funny.
No, I know.
It's really funny. So yeah, I mean, I want to know why you're taking it outside of why you think you're taking it.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And that's a big part of it, right? I mean,
I love all
there's
this.
general things I'll always recommend, and that's creatine. If you're working out and you're training heavy, like
Okay.
glutamine
Creatine.
for
Okay.
recovery and glutamine. Other than that, though,
Is there anything else? Are you
vitamin D.
peptides? No, because apparently everybody's on peptides now.
So, okay.
Everyone's on peptides now.
Peptides. I am not qualified to give advice on peptides.
Okay.
I don't know enough about it myself.
Huh.
Um,
What do you think about them, though?
I have two answers. One of
Okay.
them is like my personal preference, what
Uh-huh.
I think, and then one is like, in general, there are so many things in life where there are quote unquote shortcuts, right? Like,
Yeah.
and not to say that they should not be used in some situations. The same can be said for GLP-1s, and I know that's like controversial or whatnot, but like,
Right.
if you don't need it, do you need to be taking it?
Right.
It's not a medical necessity.
Just leave
You
it
don't
alone.
know if you're causing more harm than good. Now,
That's true.
if you are very overweight,
Mhm.
the chances that whatever potential side effects we could see from those are worse than staying incredibly overweight for an extended period of time,
Mhm.
it's probably not worse than
Mm,
staying overweight.
okay.
But it's the way you go about it. Are you just going to take that and not do anything else?
Just for the
Are you going to
funsies,
get
yeah.
your nutrition in check? Are you going to start working out? If you just take that, it's going to eat at your muscle before it's going to eat at your
Yeah.
fat.
And what about Ozempic and all that?
So that's the GLP-1,
Same
right?
thing,
That's
yeah.
like that. So they're considered peptides.
Okay.
And
And
again, those are diabetes medications.
Yeah.
They have a medical purpose,
Yeah.
but a side effect of it is weight loss. So everybody's advertising them as a weight loss drug, but that's not what it is.
Hmm.
Again, is it worse than staying incredibly overweight? Probably not.
Find out.
honestly, no,
Uh-huh.
because of all the health risks that come with staying incredibly overweight, and they're not small.
No.
But again, if you need to lose 20 pounds, should you get on it? No.
No.
No. And again, if you don't change anything else that you've been doing, your nutrition, the way your habits, the way you work out, if you work out,
You'll
you're gonna
bounce
gain
right
it all
back.
back. It's not like a magic wand. Okay, I lost it, everything's fixed. Same as said is if I get myself in check for 6 months and I want to put on a ton of muscle, and I do, if I stop everything, I'm gonna lose it. I can't maintain it if I don't keep up with it.
Now, are you into blood work too?
So I think everybody should, especially women. If like hormonally, there's like so many variables that can affect different things.
Let me tell you what I just did last week. Last month, my 3-year-old, I got her blood work done.
You know what? You're ahead of the game. You're ahead of the game. Good.
Where she was for her checkup, and I'm like, let's get blood work on her. She was just
start early,
looking at the nurse like, what are you doing?
Can you not?
She didn't even cry.
That's funny.
No, literally.
That's funny.
She was just
yeah. And again, if you're going to take anything for any of those goals, whether that's peptides, GLP-1s, Ozempic, whatever it is, absolutely you should be getting blood work done because you don't know how it's affecting your levels, and you're going to feel the effects of messed up hormones or vitamin deficiencies way later than it's actually going to start.
And there's just so many studies now that we don't know what to believe. Like for the Ozempic, I heard that it's like messing up the bones. They're making them really weak or something like that.
Yeah, it can. And I've heard the same thing, right? Again, I can't say I know that for a fact. I haven't taken it. I haven't experienced anybody who has or had any issues. But after the age of, I think, 35, if you do not weight train or put any resistance, your bone density, like,
just goes down.
Strength
Yeah.
plummets.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're taking anything that could potentially hinder that more, you will fall and break bones.
Yeah.
And the older you get, the harder that is to recover from.
Yeah.
Right? And it's not, weight training doesn't just affect your muscles. It affects everything, right? You're still weight bearing on your bones. They're making themselves stronger. They're repairing with calcium. So it's like,
what are you doing? But aside from all that, like, one thing that no one notices, your mind. It's going to mess up with your mind so bad that you're going to look great at one point, and then down the road you're going to look horrible, and then your mindset's just going to be off the charts.
That is probably the biggest change I notice in people. Before anything physical, when it comes to nutrition, working out, anything, is your mindset. And that's how I started working out. I was in 6th grade. I was quiet. I kept to myself. I was like not the most outgoing person outside of my family. I can talk to my family members for hours. Like my people, I am like so outgoing, and like that's me. In school, I was never that way.
Okay.
I was always like kind of hung out by myself, didn't have many friends, and a big part of that was I can't stand drama. I don't want any part of it.
Yeah.
It sucks. Girls are dramatic.
Tell me about it.
Tell me about it. In your teenage years, it gets worse. Like, that's just, I just didn't want any part of it. And it came to a point where I was like, I don't feel better being part of certain friend groups or whatever than I would if I didn't have anybody at school.
Okay,
you know what I mean? And it sucked at times, and like my dad said it perfectly at the time. He was like, it makes me so sad. I used to eat lunch by myself, and I chose that. Like I used to go eat lunch in my math teacher's room in 8th grade because I did not want to deal with outside
the craziness,
shit. And myself, I was always been a very anxious kid. So like self-critical, all those things, right? So it was just easier for me to be like, nope, I don't need to hear from anybody else and just remove myself from the situation.
That's the best we can do.
But as a child, oh my God, does that suck.
Oh,
right?
I know.
You're in a period of like, wow, I want all these friends, and I'm the weird one because I don't have all these friends, and blah, 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 blah. But at the same time, I knew I was like doing it for me.
You're good.
And not to say that like everybody I was friends with at certain times or not were like bad people or I regret it or like anything, right? Like, it's just like people outgrow people. Right. And like that happens both ways, always. And I just wasn't a person who was willing to like fight for it in a sense. Right. Because like
You're like,
If it's
for
not,
what?
if it's not, I don't know. If it's not good enough to keep, it's not worth fighting for, in my
Yeah.
opinion, right? Especially when there's like just other
Just a
bullshit
bunch of
going.
BS going
Yeah,
on
yeah.
that
It's
it's like
like
I'm not dealing
it's
with
high
it.
school, right? Like everybody has. It's middle school and high school.
And
Everybody.
people get suckers so into it too.
Oh yeah, yeah. So again, I tried to like whatever keep myself out of it. So anywho, my outlet was the gym, and like it was my dad's idea. He was like, like my parents were doing literally everything they could to help me. Like
Yeah.
I could not be away from that. I missed so much school. I was such an anxious kid. Like I
Mhm.
was scared of everything. My dad was like, literally, he was like, I heard this thing about endorphins, and like if you work out, like you can feel better,
feel better.
right? It's literally how he said it to me, and I was like, I don't know how to work out, and he was like, we'll go to LA Fitness together, and I would just like run on the treadmill,
Mhm. I
and
think we all did that at first.
I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah,
What else?
that's
you
what I
do?
was doing.
What
At
else?
Inwood, that's all I was doing. I was just walking. My buddies,
Yeah, like you're trying to get like acclimated to a new area and whatever.
buddies at the time, all we did was chest and arms. We
Of
never
course.
did legs. So,
Of course. All I did was run, and I felt better for it. Like afterwards, I would be like,
Huh.
whoa, like
Isn't it
you know,
crazy?
like my mind turns off,
Yeah.
and I was like, I still to this day, I say all the time, I wish I had an off button, but I figured out that working out gives me that off button,
Yeah.
right? And there was a time where after a couple months or whatever, I kind of fell off. Everybody does in the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Like nobody,
Yeah.
I'd have never heard a story of somebody saying I started working out and I stuck with it ever
And
since.
I'm still going. No.
Right, like it's never stopped.
No. Yeah.
So there's probably a period of like a month and a half where I was like just about going, and of course I started feeling worse. I was really anxious again, all those things. And my mom was like, "Did you notice that like you felt better and you were not feeling this way when you were going all the time?" And I was like, "What do you know? No,
Uh-huh.
obviously not. You're just saying that, right?"
Yeah.
She's like, "No, from now on you have to go 3 days a week with your dad."
Oh,
And I was like,
nice.
at week 2, I was like,
Okay.
"Damn,
We're good.
she's right."
Big hugs to your
She's
mom,
right.
because man, she's
Apparently my
right.
mom knows a couple things. So yeah, that's how all that started. And then after that, I never stopped. And it was just
Yeah.
like figuring out, of course, it started with like Googling back workout and
Oh, yeah.
like how to do blah, blah, blah.
YouTube,
And like
everything,
Instagramming new
yeah.
like people's workouts or whatever.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you have any big influencers that you look up to? Like not even influencers, but like a lot of us like Arnold.
yeah.
You know?
So honestly, this is funny. It started kind of with my coach, where I
Uh-huh.
was like, at the time, I thought like, when I first found her on Instagram, I was like, she's gonna die hearing this. I thought she was like this untouchable, like god woman creature. Like I thought she was the coolest thing. She had all these followers, and like
Uh-huh.
she looked great. She was bodybuilding, like everything. And I was like, she's funny, like whatever. I was like literally telling myself like, my God, I would love to be your friend, but like whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then eventually I reached out for coaching, and now we're besties.
Get out
But,
of here.
yeah, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's really funny. She actually came to Arizona while I was there
Uh-huh.
and went back to the class with me and gave a presentation.
Oh. Where's she based out of?
Massachusetts.
Oh, no way.
So yeah, that's my girl. She literally like, I tell her all the time, like none of this would have happened if I didn't like sign up with her. And like I totally, like I tell her all the time, she says too, like never expected like a friendship like that. Like
Yeah.
so she's gonna be in my wedding, like not engaged. I'm not, no, that's happening. But I'm
She's
just saying,
engaged,
like
guys.
no. I'm just saying like that's like the type of relationship we have now. Like
Okay.
like
That's
that.
really cool.
I just telling her, I'm like, I never would have imagined like a friendship like that to come out of like
A
hiring
trainer.
some girl from the internet. And when I did that, my mom was like, "You hired a stranger from the internet? Do you even know who it is?" And I was like, "Totally, totally do, totally do." Like,
Oh my gosh. That's cool
so-
though.
totally, like, yeah, absolutely. I try not to
Overstep.
kind of feel that way about other influencers.
Okay. Okay.
Because I'm a person who I just like, I know what I want. I
Okay.
want to be jacked. I want way more muscle than I have. I want to
We all
bodybuild.
do.
And everyone does, right? And like,
Yeah.
I can't constantly look at people who have that and
Mhm.
not eventually be like, okay, but I don't,
Yeah.
right? So I try to not like
Idolize them.
anybody,
Yeah.
right? In a sense,
yeah.
and it's like totally I follow a couple people and I'm like, oh my god, that's awesome, right? Like
Yeah.
totally a fan, but like I'm not like
Like, oh my
I'm just
gosh.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to not be so fixated because if I am, I just feel worse, right?
Yeah.
Like, and that's just
That's how it is.
how it goes. Building muscle takes years,
A lot.
years,
And food.
and it takes
Good
a lot.
food.
Takes a
And
lot
good
of
food.
food. Yes, good
Yeah.
food, the right food for
'Cause,
sure.
Jeez Louise. I did look on your Instagram, and on the description it said something about coaching 101, and then you specialize in something in coaching. What was that?
Oh, just helping specifically women
Okay.
build muscle and lose fat. That's like
That's like your
that's
go-to.
my alley. Yeah, for
Okay, yeah.
sure.
I was looking at it, I'm like, hold on, what is that?
Yeah, so when I first started,
Uh-huh.
I never advertised coaching Ben online. Part of that is just to me as a girl, again, I started
Yeah.
17, 18 years old. I was like, I'm not giving my number to a stranger
Right.
who found me on the internet who's a man. Just like as
You
like
gotta-
a, you know,
have
I
to be
don't
cautious.
know
Yeah.
who what, right?
Yeah.
And my coach has had a couple bad experiences that she had shared.
Oh.
And I was like,
Oh, I know.
I'm just not, I'm not like putting myself in a position like that.
Mhm.
So that's like where that comes from. Online, I just prefer to just coach women for that reason.
That
In
makes
person,
sense.
through a gym, I feel like that's a completely different story. I
Yeah.
know you guys. I know that if, God forbid, anything happened or I was concerned about anything, I would
Yeah.
have people to talk to. And I'm never going to be alone. I'm never going
That's
to
true.
be alone
That
here
is
with
true.
somebody by myself, man or woman. Like it's not specifically men, right? I don't
Yeah.
know people. Some people are just insane, right?
They're
Like,
people. Yeah, yeah,
They're
that's what I
people.
tell everyone.
It's
I'm
everybody.
like, keep your eyes open.
For anybody, you never know, right? Like, and that's just again also part of that is totally like my anxious side. I mean, I used to like be like scared of everybody. Like I was totally like,
Okay. Did you watch any scary movies?
no, I couldn't. I
Okay.
couldn't. I
I
would
was about to
totally.
say, like, no.
Now it's funny though. I'm way like not like that at all. And true crime is my jam. I can listen to that. Like I can listen to a story about like somebody serving life in prison for murdering their family, and I'll be like, let's go about my day. But the second
Yeah.
I think I have like an off feeling about somebody, I'm like,
Nope.
No.
Let's go.
I can't sleep now. Like, I don't know. I can't explain it. But,
No, I know what you mean.
I
Believe
know,
me,
I
I
know,
know
I
what
don't
you
know.
mean.
Just
All
that
right.
gut feeling.
Tell me what's one supplement that you think is just straight BS.
The list goes on and
Just
on.
the one. I know. That's why I'm like, just
Okay,
the one.
so anything that is going to tell you it's a fat burner,
Okay. That makes sense.
You know?
Yeah.
they can aid in them. Certain ones can. I know OxyShred, like I took that when I did my prep. Like it can help you, but it is not doing basically anything in comparison to the work you're actually doing.
Okay.
So it might give you the smallest boost, but if
Mhm.
you did nothing else and just took that, you're not going to see anything.
You're not gonna see anything.
So again, that's where it comes down to. Supplements don't matter if you're not doing anything else.
Anything else? What about water?
Water?
Yeah. Do you believe in like there's dead water and then there's hydration with like minerals and all that
Okay,
good
so that basically comes down to like electrolytes and
Mhm.
that kind of balance. Electrolytes are important. They are also overhyped in the sense that like everybody thinks they need an electrolyte. You don't. No.
Uh-huh.
I just tell everyone like salt your food.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
gonna, like level out your electrolyte levels throughout the day, so there won't be any like significant drops.
Yeah.
If you are like an endurance trainer or you do
Like hardcore type of
heart-
deal.
like if you're doing a high rocks, if you're again bodybuilding, yes and no. Sodium intake matters a lot more when you're getting really lean, so that's not
Okay.
like a general thing I can say take it or don't. That's up to like
Mhm.
how your body is reacting and progressing. Like
Okay.
that's like a prep coach's issue. That's not my issue. But like in general, like yes, you can take them occasionally. I take them with my creatine,
Mhm.
but my electrolyte that I take is a potassium electrolyte, so it has more potassium than sodium,
Okay.
and that's just because most people don't really need more sodium in their diet. Like most people get enough.
And I'm just gonna assume you don't fast.
Nope.
Yeah.
The only fasting I do is when I'm sleeping.
Yeah. I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
I
Mm-mm.
tried it. Didn't
And
work
the
out.
whole like, don't eat 2 hours before bed because you're just bunch of
No.
bullshit.
Really? Guys, you hear it?
Guys,
You know,
I
and I still eat. No, I
I
really
will. I
do.
sometimes eat dinner in my bed and then put the plate on the table and then go to bed. Like, don't even get up, okay?
Hold on, you said prep. Do
Okay,
you
so
bodybuild too?
yes. So well,
Oh,
that's a.
you know
Oh
you're
no!
gonna
No!
make
Stop! Stop!
another
Stop! Stop! Stop!
episode for
Stop! Stop! Stop!
that.
Stop! Okay, so I have not competed yet. So that's
That's
that whole
okay.
story. So I'm training as a bodybuilder. I would love to compete. I would love to take that as far as I
When?
can. Bikini.
Okay.
I love
I
everything
did see a
about.
picture of you I think you were like flexing. I'm like, okay, all right, I see muscles. Okay.
So yeah, that's like my ultimate goal, and I love to do that and take it as far as I can. So I started a prep last year,
Hmm.
and as I wasn't progressing like we thought we would. I was like holding on to a lot of water. I wasn't losing fat the way we thought I was, and this was just a me thing. I was not happy with my muscle I have. I'm still not.
Mhm.
Where it doesn't matter if I placed really well. I would not have cared. I would have been disappointed because I have this idea of what I want to look like up there and like
Mhm.
what I'm going to be really proud of. And that's just not what it is right now.
Yeah.
And I don't want to rush it. Like
No.
a prep is so intense and it's so freaking hard that
Oh, I know.
the aftermath of it, like just getting your life back, slowly putting back on body fat and like keeping your hormones in check. It's like it is such a process that I was.
Especially for you girls.
Oh, it's
For the
yeah,
women,
it's a mess. It's a mess.
Yeah.
It's honestly,
Because even like
it's dangerous. It's
yeah,
dangerous.
I was gonna say because even your period stops too at one point.
Yeah, it depends. It depends on
yeah.
the person. Most women, I would say, do. I don't have like a stat to back that up, but most women
Yeah.
definitely experience like at least major cycle changes.
Hmm.
And it's not like healthy by any means
It's
to
not.
say that like it's not a sustainable sport. Nobody can stay that level of body fat, man or woman, like as you would on stage. But I was just at the point where I was like, I'm not going to look the way I want to.
Have
So-
you thought about steroids? Uh
This
oh,
is-
guys.
no.
Guys. She's doing it.
No, I'm
She's
not.
doing
No.
it.
Okay, so fun fact about me, and this is like probably my like fun fact that I like to give people when they ask for one, and it's the thing in life that I'm most insane about. I can't stand any substances, any of them.
Okay.
I don't know why. I have no like. People have asked me like, is there like past trauma with anything? I don't know. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I've never tried any of it. I've had like a couple drinks, but I've never been drunk. I've never held a vape. I've never smoked anything.
Okay.
And I find it all personally. I don't care.
Yeah.
Right? If somebody wants to do it, you have that free will, especially like
Right.
if you're doing something responsibly.
You're good.
I
You
don't
should be
care,
okay.
right?
Yeah.
Like it's fine. Like do what you're gonna do. But it is not something I'm like I won't be doing
Okay.
it. Like
At all.
no.
Okay.
No. And people have asked me, would you do steroids, blah, blah. And I think I would be put in a hospital if I did. Like, I think just the way I am about those things, I think the people around me would be so concerned for my mental well-being if I was
think
like,
I'm getting concerned.
yeah,
now 'cause I'm
they
like, hold
they
on.
would be like, are you okay
Yeah.
if I considered it? Now, I'm also 21. I have like
Extremely young. You have
so many
whole
years
lot.
to go before I can even say I would ever even like look into it enough to say anything about it.
Yeah.
Because there's so much room for growth that I'm not.
Shouldn't even be worried
I also
about
don't believe in using stuff like that unless you've tried anything first, right?
Okay.
Like if you haven't put in the effort, a steroid isn't going to fix that either.
No.
Right, like, and a big thing too is I wasn't training as hard as I thought I was. Like I was telling myself I was training harder
Isn't
than
that
I was
crazy?
for a long time, and it's like, okay, well,
Yeah. No, I know.
let's say I was on steroids that whole time.
No.
I still would not have.
I
It still
know.
wouldn't have the same effect, right? Like it's just not.
Well, I see it here. Well, yeah, I see it here too.
Yeah.
There's fellas, girls. They look amazing for like a whole week. Then a week later, I'm like, what happened?
Yeah.
I'm like, it's
Yeah.
like deflated. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay.
and it's just like it all depends. I think the work that you put into it is going to get your result more than anything you could ever take.
Yeah.
Steroids, peptides, supplements, anything.
Are you doing any pre-workout?
Yeah, I'll take,
Okay.
like, I don't always, to be honest with you.
Okay.
So I am an energy drink fanatic. But
Stop it, please.
unfortunately for me, my body does not agree. And if I drink one, like, 2 days in a row, I will wake up and be nauseous for the next
How
day and a half.
many grams of caffeine it's in?
So I used to drink Alani's. I think they're 200
like two
milligrams.
something, yeah.
And then I switched to Bum because cleaner ingredients.
It's a little cleaner,
12 milligrams of
Yeah.
caffeine.
And it's like
So-
plant-based, I believe.
They're what? Yeah.
It's plant-based caffeine.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Yeah.
And they just taste better, but it still wasn't helping in a sense of like, I was still, if I was drinking them consistently, I was still having those side effects,
It's like,
and I would get so freaking mad because
I know.
because
I know.
again, food is such a big part of this, and I would get total food aversion to everything. I couldn't eat anything.
Okay.
I would feel nauseous, and that made me way more mad than an energy drink made me feel good.
Yeah.
So, also, my coach told me 6 months ago to stop drinking them, and I didn't listen. So
Yeah.
I started listening.
No, I tell everyone,
I started
don't
listening.
drink them. Like, what do I have? What did I put in here? The Gorilla, and I just want something to sip on.
Yeah,
And the Gorilla, it's okay. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
They're like plant-based stuff, but
yeah,
either way, I can taste it already. That I don't know. They don't work
yeah.
on me no
It's
more.
not. It shouldn't be like your go-to thing, right?
Yeah.
And like, just like I said about alcohol, like if you're gonna do something in moderation, it's whatever, right? I could probably drink one now and be fine because I haven't had one in probably 3 weeks,
Oh, okay.
and I won't, right? So it's like I would probably be fine, but to me, it's just not worth the side effects I get from it.
Mm.
So I don't. I do really like Total War, like the caffeine. They're non-carbonated, so I don't get that same reaction to them.
Yeah.
But I am way more of a. I'll jam out in my car for 15 minutes before I lift.
Before you come in here. So is that what you guys are doing? Because when I come, see, I have to get off the car and just move. Otherwise, I'll go back home.
Oh no! So I have a 30-minute drive here.
Okay.
So my jam session is 30 minutes on the way here,
Okay.
and then yeah, I just train, and I'm a person who likes to be coached in a sense of like, tell me if I'm being
Doing
a bitch,
something, yeah.
essentially. Like, tell me if I'm training weak and I'm not doing what I should be. Like, I want to be called out. I'm so that person. That's how I react, and I'm
Oh,
not.
you learn. That's good. Yeah. That's
Yeah, and a lot of people don't want to be coached that way, and I don't necessarily coach that way. I think it depends client to client, right? Like, I
Yeah.
can't say like I am that coach because it's going to depend on what you respond to,
right.
right? Like, if that's just going to make you shut down, I'm not going to be like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are you doing?
Well, you
know what I
gotta
mean?
encourage them. You gotta like
Yeah,
change
encouragement and all that,
everything,
like,
and I
Again,
can't-
people
it-
respond to it differently,
yeah.
right? The way you go about it.
And also, they need some type of accountability too.
That's the biggest part of it.
Yeah.
You can't not do it and like just give yourself an excuse, right? You have to answer to somebody else essentially. So
So, you've been doing this for 2 years.
almost, yeah.
What's been the biggest change on a specific client that you can't remember?
Okay, so she's my best friend also. Her name is
Okay.
Izzy. She
Shout out.
she's
to
like,
Izzy.
yeah, shout out Izzy,
to
like my
Izzy.
hype girl. She I wouldn't say she was like overweight, but she just wanted to lose some
Yeah.
fat, right? And it started out like totally casual, and she was just like, hey, like, will you make me a program or whatever? And I was like, yeah, of course. And I'm like, let's just do it. And I have had so many people from my life since I started coaching who were like, yeah, I want to do it, and then they don't, because it's easy, right? It's easy to ask somebody you know for something and like not do it, right? You're not really
Follow
putting
through,
something
yeah.
out. You don't have to, right? Because oh, they love me, it'll be fine. And yeah, that's true, right? Like, I'm not gonna like
Yeah.
start throwing things in the air and yelling at you if you don't follow through.
People think I'm a coach. I'm like, I'm not a coach. I cannot teach guys.
Yeah. But so I totally like, I don't think she knows this. I totally thought like she wasn't really gonna do it, and I was like,
Here you go.
I kind of like, I don't want to say
Do
half-assed the
this.
first one,
Yeah.
but I wasn't like pouring my all into it because I was like, I don't know like how this is gonna go, right? But she stuck with it. She's still doing it. It's probably been a year and a half now,
Holy cow.
and she's probably had like the biggest change. She's been the most consistent. Like, she's very very coachable. She's a very coachable person. Like,
How important is that? Because I think that's a big one.
oh my gosh.
'Cause I
So
found out I suck for people to coach me, and it was just a post trauma that I had apparently.
yeah,
And no, because anybody
PTSD.
apparently,
That's
yeah,
funny.
no,
That's
that's what
funny.
it was.
That's
Because
funny.
apparently, I had a trauma when I was younger, and
Yeah.
that's why I hate people telling me what to do. And I'm
Okay.
like, oh, okay,
Oh well.
let's release that, and
Oh well.
yeah, and then we're okay now.
Yeah. So I would say like your coachability as a person, I think that's something that can be learned,
Okay.
right? Like I don't think any person is just entirely not coachable,
Mm.
right? Like I also think it depends on the coaching style and what like type
Yeah.
of person you are. I think it more depends on the client's reason is the most important. So I have had people say, okay, I wanna start this right now because I just broke up with this person or I'm moving or I want to get
How often does that happen?
which part?
The breaking up part.
Probably more frequently than you think.
Yeah, no, I know.
I'm sure more people think about it more than they do something about it or say it,
Yeah,
right?
because
And that's not
we
like
have a lot of them
this,
here.
right? Like
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just like a lot of people think like I mean the same is said for like people a lot of girls chop their hair or color the hair different,
Yeah,
right? It's the same
sure.
thing, right? Like
Yeah.
you go through something and you want to make a change, right? And that's fine. And then if that's your motivation, fine. But it's like, why though,
Yeah.
right? Because my reason isn't like right now. Okay, I'm in a deficit, right? Like,
Mhm.
yeah, being shredded is going to be fun. That's not my reason though. My reason is because I messed up my bulk and I took it a little too far because I wasn't
Did you really?
okay. So I kept telling my coach, yeah, I can handle more food, but really I was like gagging over my food every day
Yeah, no,
and
I
just
believe
shoving
it.
it down.
I'm just
'Cause I
touching my
was like-
stomach because
I was totally of the mindset like,
I could do this.
no, just like full throttle, like head down, just do it. Well, I didn't know at the time that if you just keep shoveling down the food and you're actually like, it is way too much. It's no longer like in
Like it doesn't absorb
what's
it.
the word? Nope. Hold on.
I just know it doesn't absorb it, and then you're done. It just goes out.
It's no longer like an acceptable.
Like meal, like food.
My God.
Hold on. You just reminded me of something I did because I was trying to bulk up
Uh-huh.
over 200 pounds.
Okay.
I got up to 200.
Uh huh.
I was waking up, eating, and then going back to sleep. That's how bad I wanted it. And I got up to 200,
Yeah. Yeah.
but I felt horrible.
Right. So like the threshold of what you're again, I kept telling her, yeah, I was up to 400 carb, and I'm 5'2". Okay. That's a lot.
That's
of
a lot of
that's
food,
a lot.
dude.
And I kept
Hold
telling
on.
her it's fine, like I can handle it. Well, I didn't realize that like eventually if you start pushing too high outside of a certain level, that's what I was trying to say. Outside of a certain level of what your macro intake should be for a surplus,
Mhm.
you're no longer using that food effectively.
It's just nothing.
You will just put on fat then. And I just kept telling her, I'm like, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I can handle more. I can handle more. I can handle more. And then she was like, you can't handle more. This is not.
Hold on. Were you taking that supplement to digest the food? What the hell is it called? It was I forgot what
I
they
didn't take
called
any
it.
digestion supplements.
You didn't take nothing? Okay.
Mm-mm.
Because I know they would always recommend it to me, and I'm like,
The
oh,
only
sure.
thing that I did when I was in a surplus was I would just make sure I was awake longer. Like I would wake up earlier in the day because I could not fit 5 full meals with 400 carb into
I'm telling
my
you.
whatever 12-hour day, whatever it
I
was.
remember waking up at
Yeah.
5
Yeah.
to eat.
Yeah.
And then going back to sleep. And then I'll wake up and then I'll come.
Yeah, that's something else.
No, I wouldn't even go to the gym. I would wake up like around 8 again, I think. I would
Yeah.
eat again. Then I would go to the gym.
That's funny.
And then I would go back and then eat again.
Eat again, eat again, eat again.
And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
they're like, dang, you're eating a lot. I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to get to over 200.
Yeah, right. And what matters more than the number is what the number looks like,
Yeah.
right? Like you can put on 200 pounds of muscle or fat.
Oh, it was
Just depends
fat.
on how you do it, right?
It was fat.
Right. I'm just saying, like that's just how it goes, right?
And
Depends on
lots
how
of
you go
pop.
about
I
it.
had pop too, and it was lots.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no.
So like, I think again,
So
the client's success matters a lot about their reason
Uh-huh.
more than anything else,
Yeah.
and their willingness to stick to it.
Yeah. Because to stick to it, I think that's the hard part. Because they think it's like a magical thing, and then after that, it's like, all right, now I can go back to eating how it was. I'm like, no, you don't.
No, so a lot what I find instead of it being like a oh I can go back to how I was,
Mhm.
I find it being like at some points everybody just like kind of over it. Like the motivation dries out. You didn't just think of this reason or this reason didn't just come to you why you want it, right? It's not as fresh in your mind. So you're not getting like a dopamine hit from doing it.
Yeah. So what do you do at that point? Like, what do you do to
That's when it
help them
comes
with that?
down. So that's when like a conversation is had like, okay, this is what's been going on. This is what you told me you want. Is that what you still want? Because a lot of times for people, like the goal can change
Yeah.
as you go, right? So a lot of that is like, I approach that conversation as like a check-in. Like, hey, I see like adherence is falling or whatever. Is this goal still what you want?
Hmm.
Or is there something else you want to work towards that's, in the same space, right?
Right.
Like, and that can alter the conversation and like change what we're doing, right?
Okay.
And a lot of the times, like I said, I prefer my coach to be like, hey, what are you doing?
Like
This is,
straightforward.
like, you are not
Yeah.
living the life that you say you want right now.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? And I want her to say it to me bluntly and like, again, it was weird. Like we had this whole
It's just
conversation.
straightforward. I love that.
That's
Yeah.
just how that's just how I am. So that's like
Yeah.
how I want to coach people because that's how I know I respond. And I'm not a sugarcoater.
Oh yeah, it's perfect.
I'm not gonna tell you like, oh no, it's fine or blah blah blah. Like, of course, everybody
Yeah.
has like off-plan days or like holidays, whatever. That's not what I'm talking about. But if we're like 2 weeks in and it's like 2 weeks of being off, I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're just not feeling blah blah blah. I used to say to my coach all the time, and this might be TMI, but like every time, like the week before my period, I don't feel good, and I would
Yeah.
be like, I don't want
to do this.
I
Yeah.
don't want to work out. I don't feel good. And like it got to a point where I was probably missing more of those days than I was hitting them.
Mm.
And she was like, no, you don't get to make that distinction anymore.
Yeah.
Like
You have a plan.
bodybuilding isn't that.
Yeah.
And again, it also depends on the goal, right? Not everybody wants to be a bodybuilder, and that's totally fine. It's an extreme sport. I don't recommend everybody be a bodybuilder. Like
Right.
it's not sustainable. It's not sustainable for anybody, period. But like it's not you want to do it because you look cool
Yeah.
to get on stage,
True.
right? Like it's a lot.
It's
Um,
literally what they say. It's a lifestyle if you really want to keep it that way.
Exactly. And it's like part of lifestyle is living life, going to concerts, vacations, off plan, right? Like what it is. So when it's like those kinds of things and few and far between, and the biggest tell to me is the communication around it.
Okay.
If somebody's like, hey, I'm going on vacation a week, like I won't be working out or eating, I'm like, go for it. Have fun.
Really?
Enjoy. Send
I tell
pictures.
them no. I tell them no. I'm like, make sure you have a hotel with a
hell
with
no.
a gym.
No,
Make
that's
sure
not the
you
reality
are.
for most people. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Like
That's true.
I will recommend that you
Yeah.
try and stay within your step goal. If there's a
Okay.
gym at the hotel and you want to like get a lift in,
Yeah.
I don't necessarily mean like stay on plan with the lift. Do whatever you want. Like it's a vacation.
Yeah.
That's what it's for. But when I go on vacation, I don't operate that way.
Okay.
Because my goal with this isn't a lifestyle goal right now,
Yeah.
right? Like maybe one day it will be. I'm about to go on a 3-week vacation with my parents.
Yes, that's why we're here, guys. Otherwise, we would have done it later on. I'm like, I'm usually never here after. What time is it? I think it's like after 2.
Sorry.
It's late. That she's the only
Sorry.
reason, guys.
Sorry. It's special.
It's just so many people here.
Yeah. And like but I will be
Yeah.
I won't be in the country, so I won't have access to
Where
like
are you going?
I'm going to Greece.
Stop.
Yeah,
Are you really?
I am.
So I know a really good gym over there too. So
Really?
you can
Do you
go
really?
to.
Which part? Greece is huge.
I know. No, everywhere I travel now, I make sure there's a gym. And if
So
there
okay, I'm
isn't
the same
one,
way.
we go look for one.
Oh, I'm the same way. So, but again, my point is, gyms there are going to look
Yeah.
different. I'm not
Oh, yeah.
going to find anywhere like this
Dude.
in
No, when I went
Highland in Greece.
when
Right?
I
I'm
went
going to
to
find
go-
like a garage.
when
Maybe.
when I went to go visit my family down in Mexico,
Mhm.
it's the first time.
Okay.
Little did I know that I was like, God was like, here you go. Don't worry,
Mhm.
I got you. Apparently, a family member owns her own gym.
Oh, love that.
And then we got to open it.
Oh, that's so fun.
I'm like, perfect.
That's so fun.
I never met them before.
Yeah.
So I clicked with
Yeah,
everyone.
I'm sure,
like,
right?
Everything's totally different, of course.
Of course.
And then there was another gym down there. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
thank you, guys.
Yeah, so any vacations, I'm like,
Mm.
I always make sure there's a gym nearby or a hotel gym or something. And that's more of it's not about the goal in that moment
Yeah,
for
I
me.
think it's just
I
us.
just love this so much. Like I hate
It's
I
like
hate
breathing
missing it.
now.
One of actually my teachers from school in Arizona
Hmm.
just made a post not too long ago about how like if he found out tomorrow that he wouldn't get any health benefits from working out, he'd still be in the gym. And that's how I feel. It's like it's just like I love it. It's the best part
I'm
of my
on
day.
board with that.
It's my
'Cause it's
favorite.
true.
Like it's just again, maybe part of that is tied to like the relief I get mentally. Like I don't know.
Both.
But
It
I
is.
love it. Like I just feel so good
I
after.
get told all the time, just go to the gym. Or you didn't go to the gym today. Just because
yeah,
they know
absolutely.
that I
Absolutely.
didn't go.
Yeah, if I have an extra attitude, my dad's like, dude, nah.
No,
Nuh-uh.
like, I can tell you didn't go.
Yeah.
Real quick, meal planning.
Yeah.
How does that go with you?
So it depends on what you're looking for when you say meal planning. So
Let's go with weight loss. And I'm just gonna be selfish because I want to do meal
So two options. When I tell you meal planning, you can either, again, kind of like macro count, and I will give you.
So do you do the whole weight thing? Like, let's weigh you. Let's see how much your body
So,
fat. Do you pinch
we
them with the
can't-
calipers?
No
You
pinching.
don't do any of
No
that
pinching.
stuff.
You're gonna feel it first before you notice anything.
Mm.
You're gonna feel a difference physically before you're gonna notice anything.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be the biggest tell.
Okay.
Everything else is you're gonna physically see the difference, right?
Mhm.
If you have a very specific goal, again, when it comes to bodybuilding, powerlifting, like powerlifting, maybe even not so much because that's a lot more just about moving as much weight as you can.
Yeah.
But like when it comes, unless you are very overweight,
Yeah.
body fat percentage, if it's in a healthy range, it's in a healthy range, right?
Mhm.
Most people just want to look a certain way, right?
Yeah.
Like that's one of my big questions when a woman comes to me and is like, okay, I want to lose 15 pounds. Why 15?
Okay.
Well, I think by then I'll look how I want. Well, we don't know that,
Yeah,
right?
there's
So
no
the
way.
number could be 5, right? You
Hmm.
don't know until you see how much muscle is under the fat to know
Hmm.
what you're going to be happy with, right?
They're logging everything, right?
So I ask people to log everything.
Yeah.
Unless they want a strict meal plan. A strict meal plan is legit. Send me
Everything.
all the foods you like and you don't like.
Even the
I am gonna go
micronutrients. Yeah.
Typing away, and you're gonna get a meal plan,
whole
breakfast,
list.
lunch, dinner, snacks with amounts, everything you're eating for
Hold
the
on.
week.
There's snacks too.
Of course. Who doesn't eat snacks?
Guys.
Who doesn't eat
Guys.
snacks?
Thank you.
I ate my snack in the car on the way here.
What did
Okay?
you have
I
for
had
the
Greek
snack?
yogurt. I had Greek yogurt.
There you
Actually,
go.
I ate it in this hair salon while Toby was doing my hair.
Oh,
But
there you go.
anywho.
Is that why your hair looks good?
Yeah.
I'm like,
I did not do this
I'm
to myself.
like, okay.
I didn't do
I'm
this
like,
myself.
I'm like, all right.
I didn't do this to myself.
Okay, 1 week personal training with nutrition is $350.
So that, yeah.
That's not
So
bad.
that,
It's not bad at all.
yeah. So that's, again, those are just the bundles of like, if you want me as your nutritionist and coach, we're going to slightly discount
Yeah.
the package as a whole, right? Because you're locked into everything.
Mhm.
And what goes into that is the guarantee. Like if I can guarantee to you 100% that if you are doing what I give you,
Mhm.
workout wise and nutrition wise, within whatever agreed period of time and an agreed goal, you're gonna hit it.
You hear that?
It's not like it's
You hear
just
that?
that's just how it works.
It
Like
works,
it's legit
yeah.
unless you have like something insane medically going on that I don't know about, like that I
Thyroid.
if
you
there are
know,
things I
everything.
don't, again, all that is also communication. If there
Yeah.
are things going on I don't know about that I can't help, I'm not a mind reader. I can't help you.
Right.
Communication is like the biggest part of this, I
Okay.
feel like.
Yeah.
So
That
yeah.
sounds really good. 3 times a week, personal training plus nutrition. Holy cow. Okay.
Yeah. And again, that's just preference, right? Like if you
Yeah.
want sessions and
I'm
stuff
gonna
like
sign up for the nutrition only though.
yeah,
I
why
ju-
not?
I work.
Yeah, if you're
I
already
work out
trained-
alone. No,
No,
I
and
just
that's
work
fine.
out alone. It
That's
was
fine.
My coach.
That's how I am.
Because I always cuss at him and he can't hear me. So
You can hear me via the
can't
phone.
hear
Hey, yeah. No. That's fine.
no, seriously. We're actually gonna do it right now.
Do what?
I'm gonna sign up.
Oh, okay.
Even though she's gonna leave us for a whole 3 months. Or no, how long? 3
Whoa,
weeks? 3 weeks?
months.
3 weeks?
Like yeah.
Oh yeah, 3 weeks. She's gonna
3
leave
weeks.
us. Yeah.
No, but I can do everything online. Yeah.
Isn't that the beauty about online? Now, before we head out, I do want to know. This is so
fun. I don't
cool.
want to be done.
No, I want to. Hold on. The custom meal plan. Like, this is just great.
So again, well, the
It's just,
one-offs.
we're so lost, dude. Like, we are so lost that we think whatever we see on TikTok or Instagram,
Is fact.
that's
oh, yeah.
what it is. And especially our moms and, you know, uncles and aunts
Yeah.
on Facebook or whatever, and I just said Facebook because there's other ones on there. That's it. Like
Yeah,
they
yeah.
see something and they believe it,
Oh yeah.
and they're
Oh
like,
yeah.
"Oh yeah, you gotta eat this." And guess what? I'm like, it doesn't work like that. If you really want to go down, hold on, I didn't even ask you.
My okay, on that, my
Uh-huh.
favorite like thing that I hear, it's probably the most common, is
Uh-huh.
like the idea of people asking me like, well, isn't tracking your food or eating the same thing obsessive? Like that's not healthy. That's this, that's that. I'm like, please do tell me what's going into your body.
Yeah.
Or people are like, oh, brown rice is better than white rice or whatever
Yeah.
they think. And it's like, why do you think that? Well, it has less calories. It's harder to digest though.
Yeah.
Depends on why you're eating it. If you're eating it pre-workout, probably not the best option,
No.
right? White rice is probably better. It's going to be a little bit easier digestible. I would recommend a rice cake over that. But like,
Yeah.
you know, it just depends.
It's true.
Everybody gets a little bit of information and runs with it. And
It's just so confusing because
it's
I
so
felt
easy to
with
do.
all that.
It's so
Yeah.
easy to do.
Yeah.
It's so easy to do.
But just remember, what's easy to do is also easy not to do.
Absolutely. It's what you
Some
do with the
people don't
information.
freaking do it.
You're going to fact check it?
Yeah.
Probably
they
not.
don't. So, are you like conventional food or like more organic food?
So that I don't have a preference. That depends on the client. So me
Okay.
personally, I eat whole foods
Okay.
for the most part. The only thing I eat that isn't whole food is I have a rice cake, 2 rice cakes, and then I have half of a Core Power vanilla protein shake with my coffee in the morning
Okay.
because I don't like actual coffee creamer. I protein boost. Why not? Other than that, everything else is like food,
Hmm.
but that depends on the person's life.
Okay.
If it's not feasible, if you have a life where you're working 12-hour days, you're not going to be in the kitchen 3
No.
meals a day. It's not possible. So we're going to find things that are going to work for you.
Kind of like
And
a shake, like a
anything,
some type of
anything.
shake.
If that's a protein bar, if that's like whatever we can make work for it, we're going to make work for the macros, right? Like, and again, it can be substituted at times, right? Like, I grab some meals from here every once in a while, right? Like, it's not exactly my meal plan, but it's like within
What
the
do you
macros.
think of our meals here? Because I bought them. No, I want to know because I bought them and I'm like, I was done with chicken after the third date, and that's just I get
Oh,
so
really?
bored. I
Okay.
get bored. I just
So
get
I
bored.
do hear that a lot, and that's something that
And it was delicious.
personally
Uh-huh.
I can't relate to.
Okay.
Like, I don't know if that's a blessing or not, because for the longest time I was like, ew, I don't want to try anything new, like
Uh-huh.
forever. Honestly, probably till like last year, I ate like the same things. I was like totally like your chicken nugget kid. Like
Uh-huh.
that's all I wanted to eat. Actually, yeah. But anywho, I eat the same thing every day. I've been eating the same thing for probably 3 weeks now, every day.
Yeah.
And I will eat it until I'm like, no.
Yeah.
And that the no doesn't.
Okay,
happen
what
often.
is it? What is this, like chicken? You season it or
So, I mean, it's every single meal is the same every day. So yeah.
every
So that's
single
what I
day?
mean when it comes to meal planning.
Oh,
so
snap. Okay.
meal plan, like if you're gonna come and say like, I want a meal plan, I'm gonna like literally tell you for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. This is what you're eating with the amounts for the week. Every week I can change it because I understand most people are not like I want to eat the same thing every day, right?
Uh-huh.
And then if they're within the same macro ranges, like the 2 meal plans are the same, like we haven't decreased or increased food, the food sources have changed.
Okay.
Typically, I try and keep them at the same breakdown per meal so that you can then intertwine. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
But I eat the same thing, breakfast, lunch. I have 5 meals a day, including my snack. I eat the same thing every single day for them, all of them.
5 meals a day.
Yeah.
I think I ate once or twice. Twice. I do.
Oh, I get very hangry. I get very hangry.
We're all eating it. I tell my MP, I'm like, we need, what do you got for snacks? So
Yeah.
she's not going to see this. So she's doing this weight loss
Huh?
with some drops, and you have to do like the certain meal planning, no oils involved.
Drops.
Yeah, it's like some drops, like some amino acids, and I don't know. I'll dig more into it and I'll let you know. Take a look at it.
My interest is peaked for sure.
I know. It's supposed to be healthy-ish in a way, but
Who
then
was
you're
doing this?
also my nurse practitioner,
Okay.
so she works for us. So I'm just
Okay, cool.
she wants to lose weight, and you do lose weight because you're
Yeah.
reducing a lot of the processed food, but at the
This is how you
same
do it.
time,
There's a lot of those like meal services things
Yeah.
that you can pay for that it's like they're gonna send you these protein powders and whatever that have carbs and everything you need for the day, but what you don't realize is that your deficit is so so steep. You're not
So
just losing.
let's just do like a real quick, like an average person that doesn't do much movement comes here maybe 3 times a week at the most.
Okay.
Very minimal activity out there.
Desk job.
Yeah, let's just say
Okay.
that. What would you have them do for meal planning? Just something
So
simple.
if we're gonna be general about
Yeah,
it,
let's just do some
30 grams of protein with every meal at least. That's like a good starting point. The actual, like, what I would like to recommend to everybody is 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight.
Okay.
Um, and then honestly, when it comes to like a person who's not very active,
hmm
you have to keep in mind that there's a lot of like I'm bored snacking that goes into people's days.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, everybody's been that person, right?
Yeah.
Like I want to be that person. I
Oh,
still
yeah.
want to do it.
I
Like,
can devour a whole pint of the Ben and Jerry's ice cream.
oh my god,
By
it's
myself.
so good. It's so
I
good.
know.
It's so good. And I'm like, I used to eat a gallon of ice cream every day after school in middle school. Every day, chocolate ice cream.
How much protein is that in there? That's still protein.
I have no
No
idea.
way.
At the time, I didn't care.
Oh
But,
my gosh.
Yeah, like, protein intake is going to be the most important. For somebody who's not very active, it's almost impossible for me to not say I would want them to have a baseline
Yeah.
step goal, right? Like, it doesn't necessarily need to be cardio or like hardcore working out, but like if you are not moving,
Mhm.
there is so much other issues that are gonna come up. Like food necessarily won't completely fix that. And if you're not doing any movement for like a completely sedentary person,
Yeah.
your food is gonna have to be so low that you're
Mm.
gonna be even hungrier. Versus if you just like
Yeah.
move for an hour or like go for a walk or something, you don't realize how much impact like just steps
Yeah,
have
it
on
helps. Yeah.
that, right? And walking. So again, protein with every meal. If they're willing to track, which again I recommend most people learn how to.
Mhm.
If not just to learn, like, okay, wow, there's a lot that goes into certain
It
foods.
does.
I had a cupcake on Sunday. It's probably the first time I've tracked a cupcake in
Ever.
forever. It was like a 400 calorie cupcake, and it was like this big. It was a chocolate cupcake with frosting.
Oh my gosh.
Almost 400 calories.
Oh my gosh.
And it's like you just think cupcake, and you don't feel full from it, right? It's not real food.
Yeah.
So you don't feel full from it. So,
And there's a reason they spend millions of dollars on making it feel that way.
of course, because you're going to eat more and more and more and more and more.
What do you think about juicing? No, maybe I do it quarterly, but
Like a detox thing?
yeah, kind of like a detox thing.
Chances are your gut doesn't really need it. That's why you have the organs you have, right? Like they flush out your appendix and your liver. I think it's your appendix. I hope that's right. Maybe it's your pancreas. I don't know. One of them.
We'll look it up.
I think it's the pancreas, actually.
Yeah.
They filter out all of the things in your gut, so it's like you don't really need it if you are like, if you have like,
I was just thinking something funny.
yes.
Our GM doesn't have an appendix.
Huh?
Our GM doesn't have an appendix.
Really?
Yeah. And I always make fun of him about it. That's why I'm like,
Funny.
did you do your appendix workout today?
Did you have appendix?
And it's just like, I don't have one.
Poor Alex.
Um,
So I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world.
Uh-huh.
It's probably not like doing what people think it does for you.
okay.
If you have like gut issues, like SIBO or like any like bacterial issues, disease, that's like
Okay.
gotta go see a doctor. Or juice cleanse is not gonna fix that.
Uh-huh.
A lot of people think like, oh, but I'm not bloated when I do it. Well, right, because you're not consuming like anything.
Anything, yeah. Yeah, it's
So
true.
It's like it just depends on,
Mhm.
and like it's not bad if it makes you feel good. Go for
Yeah.
it, right? Like it's not harming you,
hmm
but it's not fixing
Fixing
things
anything,
either.
yeah. And the only thing that helped me on, because I do it quarterly,
Okay.
I'll do between 6 to 10 days.
Mhm.
And it helped me break habits
Yeah.
on the
that's
bad
big.
foods.
Yes. Right.
And the cravings. That's
Yes.
really what it helped.
So yes. So I will say it for myself too.
Yeah.
When I go off plan for any reason, like it'll happen when I come back from my vacation. It's harder to get on plan. right? Because you just got done eating 3 weeks worth of fun stuff. Bet your ass I'm going to be eating gelato every day, like probably multiple times a day.
But
Okay,
it's still better than the one we have, you know, because their
yes,
food
it
is a
is.
thousand times
It is.
better.
It is. Well,
Yeah.
way fresher. True, but it doesn't change the fact that I'm going to be eating sugar I don't eat now, right? And when I come back, like
True.
getting, of course, I'm going to be thinking about it, right?
Yeah.
Like it's hard, but I think it's the same concept of a juice cleanse in the sense that like it's the discipline of just sticking to it.
Yeah.
Right? Like you still need the discipline to stick to the juice cleanse, right?
Yeah.
And not go off and eat something else. Where it's the same concept of like I just don't eat that thing for a couple days and stay on plan, and then I will not be thinking about it and I won't have the cravings, right? It will go away.
It will go away. What do you think about parasites?
What kind?
Just any kind that we have.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't
You haven't dived into it?
really like. I mean, wash your food, like
I know.
wash, but like I
No,
don't
because I've heard there's like
think-
so much parasites that we supposedly have inside of us.
I'm sure.
And I'm like,
But again, I can't change that.
yeah,
I can't just cut my body up and be
Get
like
it
that
out.
gone. Like doesn't work
Get
that
it
way.
out.
Doesn't work that way.
yeah.
And again, unless you are sick and it's affecting you,
You gotta do something about it. Yeah, yeah.
then that's when you do something about it and you consult a doctor. I'm not that person, right? Like I can't.
You're like,
fix
I
that.
don't know.
Can't fix that.
You do any meditation at all?
No, I used to
Mm-hmm.
very briefly, like barely dip my toes into it. Used to.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely think a lot of this kind of thing.
Hmm.
A lot of it's dependent on your nervous system and like how you live your life, right? A lot of that again comes down to habits and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I have not personally like deep dive into meditation though.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't start to, but we'll try to.
Yeah.
Maybe like 3 months, 2 months, and that's just because the coach at the end makes us do it for like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Even though my brain's still thinking of a million things
Yeah.
that I could do, so I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, again, I think anything that can calm your brain and system down, it's not harmful,
yeah,
right? Like if it's good for you, it's good for you. If it works for you, it works for you. I am way more of a like I would rather like color.
yeah,
And that will give me the same like Zen mode.
Zen mode.
If
Yeah,
I am told to sit here and like listen to this thing and it's like just don't think of anything, I'm thinking of everything.
yeah.
I'm not
And
like
that's how I am
that's
too.
just
That's
it
what I'm
doesn't.
like,
And
I
a lot
can't-
of that also comes with practice, right? Like
Yeah.
I have not like I can't say I've like tried it enough to say it does or it doesn't work for me because I haven't put any effort into it because I
Right.
know something else already works for me.
Yeah.
So
Holy
Yeah.
cow.
Yeah.
All right, one more thing before we head out, because I do want to ask you one thing. Well, actually two. How did you find us?
I was working out at LA Fitness for
Uh-huh.
since 6th grade till so it was what 12 till my freshman year of college.
Okay.
So I 18, yeah, and 17. I don't know, 18, yeah. And then I was telling my mom, I was like, okay, I know I want to like get into bodybuilding, and that's like where I'm headed, and that's not going to happen at an LA Fitness for me because
Yeah.
a big thing for me is like the people around me,
Yeah.
and I was not by any means like in the best shape or best whatever like of the people there,
Uh-huh.
but I knew putting myself in a gym where there are people who are exponentially better than I am
Yeah.
is only going to make me get better. And what's funny is when the first time I came here, my mom was like, no, like it's too far, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And I came here, I just did a day pass, and I was like, I do not belong here. I was
Everyone
like,
thinks that.
I was like, the machines are way heavier than, like, just like no weight.
The machines. They are actually.
Well,
They
then,
are, they
like,
are.
I specifically the T-bar row
Yeah.
downstairs.
Oh, that thing. I can't.
It is so heavy
Yeah, it
compared to the
is.
one at LA Fitness.
Yeah.
Or actually, I don't even think they had one at the time. But I was like, I do not belong here. Like, everybody is jacked. Everybody, like, clearly tastes like I should
Like
not
everybody's
be
on
here.
steroids,
Yeah,
even the
I'm
women.
I'm like, what am I doing? What am I doing? And then the first workout, I used the hack squat, and I didn't know that it locked if you went too deep, and I did not move the feet to like match where like with my height, and I got stuck under it.
No
And
way.
it's like, oh my god, this is not good. Like I should not come back.
No one saw you, I bet.
Oh no, but I was just like, for me, I'm like,
Yeah.
first I was nervous, whatever, and yeah, I was like, I totally don't belong here, and like everybody here is like friends, like everybody talks,
Yeah.
right? Like everybody talks to everybody who works here, and I did not. So like I totally was like, I'm like the odd man out. Like I should not be here. Like this is not for me. And I was like, oh my god. And then I couldn't stop looking at like just the photos of the gym, and I was like, whatever. Like I'm just gonna do it. Like it'll be awkward and uncomfortable. So I just whatever. I joined. Been here ever since. Yeah.
And you got your own room, own women's area too. So
Yeah, that did not help me at the time. I did not feel any better. Did not feel any better.
what is that?
I don't know. Either way, I was like, I just don't belong here. Like, this is
No,
not,
and we get that all the time, and I'm like, no, dude, just
that's
go.
just because. Well,
Like,
yes,
just come.
yes. But I think that's
Yeah.
just like. I mean, it's a really cool gym, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's awesome.
What is
So,
your favorite area?
I don't know. Honestly, I can't. I love the outside. I am a flower. I need
Have you
to
done?
be photosynthesized.
Have you done any of our yoga classes or?
I'm not
or
a Zen
any-
person. I did do the Pilates class.
Uh-huh.
Because I had never tried one, and I was just like, try it out. Why not?
Yeah.
See what all the hype is. I liked it. It was great. It's just not, again,
Yeah.
I train as a bodybuilder, not my style of working out.
Did you know Pilates was for men?
Yes, it was created by man.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
Mhm.
I just found that out like 2
Yeah.
days ago.
Yeah, it's funny. It's
I'm
funny.
like, hold
Yeah.
on, what?
I know.
was
I
like,
know. So
okay.
yeah. And then after I got certified, I was telling my mom, I was like, I think I want to go, see if I can work there. She was like, are you sure you want to mix like work with like your you time, like your happy place, right? Like,
Yeah.
'cause again, this is like my favorite part of the day is like being here working out, and I was like, oh, I don't know, because I just didn't know what to expect, essentially, right? And like, I know a lot of commercial gyms, it's not like, okay, you're just a coach. A lot of times it's like, okay, you also work the front desk, or you do this, and that's fine. I'm more than willing to help out with anything, but I
Right.
didn't understand, like, again, how it all worked. I just wanted to ask questions, right, and figure
Yeah.
it out. And then once Dan and I talked, and I was like, okay,
Let's do it.
this is perfect. I'm here anyways, right? Like,
Yeah.
why not? It's great. So
And you're gonna do like double. So
double,
you're gonna do personal training and nutrition at the same
yeah,
time.
started
So
already.
you will, I saw. Did you? It was a kid or the guy?
Okay.
Yeah, I saw that. They
Yeah.
started.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm
So, yeah.
excited. All right,
Good. Very exciting things.
Zoe, get ready for everyone else. Enjoy your
I'm
vacation.
ready.
Enjoy your vacation because when you come back,
I'm ready.
I know it's gonna be packed.
Oh, I'm ready.